What up, YouTube? It's identical. K Money, KP. Let our people get up in here. Just a little amp. Just did our video the other day. Would have called this the part 2, but this ain't the part 2. This the part 1 of Drake responding to all them niggas. And I ain't gonna lie, it look good for hip hop. We love hip hop, you know, we like good rap beef, but damn. Niggas gonna have to get back in the studio. You feel me? We said it in our last video that, you know, these dudes are jumping Drake. It's like all of these art. Well, like we said, if you haven't checked out our last video, go check it out. You know what I mean? Drake versus everybody. You know what I mean? Numbers don't lie. We dropped it first. We realized what was going on. Like we said, we told everyone that these rappers had a secret meeting that, yo, we're not eating, yo. How can we sell our merch? How can we sell these albums? We get it. This Drake. They did the same thing we did. We looked at all the numbers. We like, okay, Drake in the lead. The only thing that Kendrick got on this man is the Grammys. But in reality, the numbers don't lie. The numbers don't lie. And we just seeing what's up. Hold on. What up with it? Detroit 313 up in here. What up, Selena? What up, Stacy? What up, Kyra? What up, everybody in this? Y'all know how I get down. We got to do down and what up. What we heard, do you feel me? And we don't hate on nobody, man. When my twin said this nigga Drake was getting jumped, and now that y'all do see to where even J. Cole got out of it, because he like, I don't got to jump this nigga. Do you feel me? He know what's coming. Yeah, J. Cole got enough penmanship to where he don't have to jump Drake if he wanted to. This is just why we think he apologized, because he's seen like, I can go at this nigga by myself. I don't got to jump him. Now, that's just how I feel. Before Drake dropped his diss record, all y'all know me and my twin was on it. We brung it to attention first. Like, yo, all these dudes are jumping Drake. Like, you got The Weeknd, you got A$AP Rocky, you got all these people coming up out of the cut. You know what I mean? And these are people who, like we said before, Drake done worked with everybody. And I'll be honest, I'd have never heard of The Weeknd if it wasn't for Drake. Drake done worked with everybody. Drake took shots at Rick Ross. Rick Ross, then now let's just stop joking here and look at the facts. Now, we know when people do this battle rap, they do add a couple extra things that's in there, you know, a couple rumors, something they heard. Might not be true, but, you know, if they heard it and went around for a minute, they bring it up. But the facts that Drake have spoken on in this battle song is he did get Rick Ross, that big house that Rick Ross has, Drake helped him get it. Every one of his songs that means something, that gets revenue, that's still in rotation, that made #1. This is for Rick Ross. Came from Drake. It came from Drake. And it don't make sense. And look, this is where we just like, yo, one, we just give him respect on how a nigga respond. A nigga heard all that, then he did that live, then he responded. But all Rick Ross's best songs got Drake on them, y'all. That is no cap. From Aston Martin music, all that. But hey, in reality, we looking at it like it's a lot of niggas that Drake did make relevant. And now it look like they're biting the hand that fed them. Like when we said, all these niggas going at this nigga been wanting to go at this nigga. We're being honest. Aaron said that's cap. Aaron said that's cap. How's that cap? The hardest songs that we heard on the radio with Rick Ross, Every Day I'm Hustling, I mean, that was one. That was his single. Do you feel anything else that beats in them clubs, Drake stamped it. Well, why everyone here? What hits Rick Ross got without Drake? I'll wait because I know a lot of them, you feel me? And DJ Khaled. Drake on a lot of DJ Khaled shit. Rick Ross's hits got Drake on them. You feel me? Talking about them hits. Do you feel me? Yeah, this nigga Drake on everybody's shit, and he take over songs. That's what I'm saying. When he just said in his bars, you feel me? I gave you your #1 hit when he was talking the Future. He said you niggas are not even really relevant across seas unless he's on the song with them. He got a lot of them niggas overseas. You feel me? Just being honest. I don't think these niggas are behind the scenes like, oh, we gonna beef when we see each other. No, these niggas behind the scenes like, yo, who gonna out-rap each other? Just being honest. We like rap beef when it's legit. You feel me? Niggas got to write. You got to pick up your pen. In reality, cool. ASAP Rocky went at him. Yeah, he smashed Shorty for. I'm just saying, it don't look weird to y'all how out everybody going at this nigga? That don't look weird to y'all? We just being honest. Rick Ross responds.
Yo, it's the summertime. And if everyone on here know how the music industry go, when the summer come, you got to have a single in rotation to stay relevant. You got to have something that pushes through the summer, because this is what a lot of these artists get out here and start doing their little promo runs. They get out here and they start doing their little shows. The artist who actually spoke on Drake is the niggas that Drake been having his hand around their neck. Like we said, turn on your local radio station right now and you all keep it real. Tell the truth. Who are they playing every day? They're playing Drake and Chris Brown, like my twin said earlier when we was on Instagram on Identical TV. The radio station is letting you know who running shit. Real talk. These niggas can drop 30 videos, 30 songs on YouTube. That's cool. That's for their fans, for their following. If you ain't on the radio, you ain't popping. Drake still have songs on the radio from 5 years ago that's in rotation.
Like we said, this man get 5 billion weekly streams. That's just from all his shit put together, how people stream.
Rick Ross had #1 hits before Drake. That's all. #1 hits on what though? Not on Billboard. He had #1 hits in the hood.
When we say hits, we mean that the world know. Drake made a couple of these niggas worldwide.
We keep it in respect. We're gonna keep it in respect. No, it's different.
You can debate with us. One thing about that, everybody know in here, man, on Identical Uncut, we ain't blocking niggas. We can all debate because we ain't saying that we're not uncheckable.
Everyone's opinion
matters. But in reality, let's talk about in Dubai. The songs that them niggas beating with these niggas on them, Drake on them. That ain't hating. That's just acknowledging some shit that he really do get niggas out the country when he jumps on your song.
You go to Japan or China, if they're listening to an artist, it got Drake on the song. So this is some real, this is real. When you look at the charts, my brother KP broke down for everyone 2 days ago in our video, the numbers. Top stream sales, Drake. Top downloads, Drake. The only thing Kendrick Lamar has Drake in is Grammys. He got Grammys. But when it comes to streams, plays, downloads, rotation, Drake getting 5 billion streams a week.
Now, we're going to be honest with y'all. We think a lot of these niggas is reaching because we listen to the bars too, what Drake said, and in reality, nigga, Rick Ross, man, this nigga didn't even... Drake a name drop who he want to name drop. I really think Rick Ross jumping in this shit just to jump in it.
He's taking advantage of it.
Yeah, he said what he needed to put that skit out where Drake is saying, yeah, I fucks with Rick Ross. He's one of the greatest rappers. Cool.
He brung Rick Ross in that diss record because it was just letting people know that he heard everything. He was really going at Kendrick Lamar though, but he was just letting people know. I heard what Rick Ross said. I heard what K Senta said, the little dude, Kai Senta, however he pronounced his name, the little streamer dude. He heard what everybody said. He ain't telling him to put the fucking shoe on and jump head first into it. Rick Ross ain't had no music out, y'all, in how long? Let's keep it real. Years.
Salute, Victor. What's up with you, fam?
No music out in years. He heard Drake just simplify. He heard how the slick shit he was saying. Here you go. Whole song that he had done probably 2 years ago or something. This is how easy it is to get famous off of mentioning Drake's name.
Now, we get into where everyone is going, and now this shit done hit the fan. We got to get into what the homie Wack 100 said when he was questioned. Do you feel me? When Wack 100 was questioned by DJ Academics, he asked him, you feel me? When Drake said, he, you know, could, and he does. He said this on Wax. I get more love in LA than you, nigga. Niggas start reaching, wanting to make it bigger. And Academics was asking Wack 100, you feel me, could Drizzy be the king of LA? Wack broke it down to him how it should be, but this is what we homing in on what he said. He said, Drake got to spend $50,000, right, every time he moves through LA. Now, we put it together that 50,000 is for security, you know, entourage to keep him safe.
Snipers and shit.
You know, sniper security, all that shit. But he also said, Kendrick can get in his car in his white tee, whatever shoes he decides to wear,
Cortez Nike,
and go anywhere in Cali he wants.
No security.
No security. So he's saying, yeah, Drake is the bigger rapper, but you know, Kendrick got the respect. Niggas in LA ain't gonna touch him, but they might take Drake up top.
Basically said Kendrick is the street nigga. Drake is the nigga who needs security, bro.
So yeah, in reality, but okay. But we said this the other day, and it ain't into dissing J. Cole, but it'd be smart for us to say that, you know, Jay-Z told that man to apologize, because if it's looking like beef with Kendrick, then it's going to be hard for any nigga that's on the East Coast or any artist that ain't from that coast to move through that coast. Y'all should know that's all facts. It ain't dissing nobody. It ain't putting nobody else up on a pedestal. That's just how that shit going real life.
Mm-hmm.
LA is going to stay LA regardless. You feel me?
J. Cole won't been safe at the Waffle House. Nigga.
Yeah, that nigga won't be able to move how he wanted to. So, and in reality, we giving him a little more benefit of the doubt, because why would J. Cole need to jump Drake with all these other niggas? We believe his pen is that nice that he can handle that situation by himself. So he's seen all this madness coming. He's seen 50-year-old Rick Ross is going to drop a diss. He's seen that Rick Ross is going to do what, y'all know how they say frenemies, like, nigga, you cool 1 week, then you was just waiting to tell the world that allegedly Drake sent police to French Montana, cease and desist lawyers.
That's what he's calling the police, the lawyers.
He was just allegedly waiting to out all this personal business. And that's what we be saying. You watch these industry niggas, because regardless if this battle rap and everything, nigga, that's what you had to say, personal shit. That nigga Drake got a nose job, then he got a nose job. Nigga, if he didn't get a nose job, he didn't get a nose job. What is that about? That's just doing bitch shit. Letting out secrets, telling shit that you
don't nobody care if that
nigga got don't nobody care if that nigga got a nose job, but what we telling you that nigga did, he got on his job, and that nigga just handled how many niggas is going at him? He just handled everybody. And the nigga was non-stop with the shit. So how y'all let an R&B pop rap nigga jump in y'all lane, and we saying no disrespect to anyone, but this nigga really was saying some shit, and it ain't even about hating. You could pinpoint when this man says these niggas is hating on him. He got niggas, they global recognition. He told Kendrick, nigga, you and Top, if Maroon 5 need a hit, you better keep it witty. If Top tell you drop, you better give me fit. Yo, look, he exposing shit real close to niggas. Real close to niggas. Because Ty and Kendrick still right next to each other. They see each other damn near daily through the week.
Yeah,
so day. Drake is hitting close to home, turning niggas that's this close to niggas enemies. Because he like, damn, Ty, you know, he's starting internal beef with these niggas. And did that shit on a hard track, and niggas just gotta understand that maybe Drake been waiting on these niggas to diss him too, because the way he came with them bars, he been waiting to say that shit.
Mm-hmm.
About to roll up this gas. He been waiting to say that shit.
If y'all listen to that song Drake released years ago called Energy, I got enemies, got a lot of enemies. Like, we listen to niggas. He said he got a lot of rap niggas he got to act like he like, but his rapping days are over. Fuck these niggas for life. You see what I'm saying? Drake said it's 20 niggas versus him. This just one song he just dropped. Drake probably got 20 songs in the safe ready to just tear niggas out the frame. See what I'm saying? Drake just realized this is a shot at his throne. Every last one of these niggas is speaking like Drake is bigger than just rap. You got niggas speaking on his name like, you know, he a bad guy behind the scenes. He do all this grimy, sneaky ass shit. If he do that shit, they was rushing to do the songs with him. You get what I'm saying? You got people speculating that Drake is fucking all these niggas bitches. They saying that all these niggas is mad because Drake allegedly could have slept with all their girls.
I'm telling y'all, that song came out, Drake done DM'd every one of them niggas, side bitch, sister, everybody. Like, look, that's how he getting down.
You get what I'm saying? A lot of these niggas is allegedly, they're saying through the streets that Drake smashed all these niggas' girls or flew their girls out to motherfucking Africa or something, set them down on the beach and shit, let them see the starlight, you know, bought them a bag, got them some earrings and shit, paid their light bill, they little pit bill for a year. You know, Drake really changing these girls' lives. He's doing things that their baby daddies ain't doing. You feel what I'm saying? Like, come on, man.
Now, I'm just giving the nigga Drake credit for releasing the text message that his mama sent him.
This nigga.
Because in the reality, that's like Drake putting it on his mama. I ain't getting no nose job. Because the text his mama said, and then where he said this nigga Rick Ross is just mad. He hasn't eaten in days. He's turned racist and mean. He's performing at proms. We'll handle him. If that wasn't some funny shit, I don't know what was, yo. Because one, y'all know 50 trolling these niggas. 50 said, y'all done let a light-skinned nigga whoop on you niggas. He said they need to get high, do whatever, and get back in the studio.
And regroup, nigga.
And regroup, because this nigga, I'm not gonna lie, I'm impressed. I thought he was gonna do some shit like For All the Dogs. No, I'm impressed. That nigga Drizzy came back like, yo, y'all niggas can't rap like me. Rick Ross should know better, because we all know Rick Ross style. We ain't even getting into it. You feel me? Steak, crab, lobster, mobster, shorty is, look, nigga, you gonna have to come with some shit, nigga. Drake about to make all these niggas have to use some auto-tunes. You feel me?
He said about to make all of them use some auto-tune, huh?
He about to make all these niggas use some auto-tunes, bro. Niggas is gonna have to get they shit right, because in reality, A$AP Rocky shouldn't even fucking said nothing, bro. Let me tell y'all something. When we heard that A$AP Rocky respond to Drake right there, I said, nah, nigga, you need to shut the fuck up, B. Because Drake can pull your bitch out the house. All he got to do is throw a tour and do the songs he got featuring Rihanna. And all that slick shit you saying gonna look crazy when Rihanna go on tour with this nigga.
Man, listen, that shit different.
We just speaking real shit. Like, it don't make sense that certain niggas is speaking out of line.
And niggas gotta realize, look, Rick Ross jumped in this beef, A$AP, all them. It's gonna be some artists who about to make some diss songs towards niggas who are cool with Drake. Niggas had chose sides on this, remember that.
The only nigga that I'm expecting not to hear a diss from, but this is what messed my head up, y'all. All the bosses, all the boss ladies. The Weeknd was singing some bars at this nigga. The Weeknd went at Drake. I'm like, yo, I've never seen this many niggas that I thought, and y'all could have thought too, that, you know, was cool with Drake, got #1 hits with this nigga Drake. And now, like The Weeknd, I'm glad I didn't sign my soul away.
Right. Right, that nigga tripping. Oh, that's
Drake, you ain't got no killers. Your niggas be on TikTok. What? From The Weeknd?
Okay. Weeknd allegedly said back in the day he was writing all that shit for Drake. Drake was using them. You feel
right.
Me?
And we know from the stories and, you know, industry shit back when Weeknd did first come out, Drake did not let The Weeknd drop any of his projects. He did have him doing a lot of hooks for him, y'all. You feel me? You're Loving the Crew. You know, the songs went, you feel me? The Weeknd put in work for OVO and Drake. He put in work for these niggas. So, out of respect, if The Weeknd got something to say about Drake, then it's personal. It's not like, yo, I'm just gonna get a bag from Future and Metro Boomin and just say some shit towards this nigga. No, that nigga went personal with that nigga. Do you feel me? Now, as far as with the Ghost Rider, now, let me say this, yo. I'm gonna say this, then I'm gonna let my bro get the floor. Whoever wrote that AI ghostwriting shit ended all them other niggas' careers. So whoever wrote that ghostwriting shit and let an AI voice, because I thought it was Drake when I first heard it. Y'all, I ain't into that AI rapping shit. I'm like, yo, Drake responded quick, broke all them niggas down. I'm not gonna lie, that AR shit hard as fuck. That's hard. I salute to that. Whoever wrote that, nigga, show your face. It's 2024. You can Drake will hire you, nigga, if he hiring ghostwriters, or an enemy will. Do you feel me? But still in all, we can't be out here and nobody can sit out here and say that. Drake don't write for niggas. We just heard a song. Do you feel me? Thank you, Miss New York City, for the $10.
Appreciate you so much.
Thank you very much. That means a lot to us. Feel me? And yeah. So salute to you for that on a Sunday, because you ain't have to give us nothing. So that means a lot to us, and we gonna go on it. But Drake writes for a lot of niggas. Rick Ross writes for a lot of niggas.
Lil Wayne vouched for Rick Ross writing for niggas.
With Rick Ross, hold on, I'm gonna let y'all see we rolling up, but we can't promote it. Just stay in here with us, y'all. We only got the camera off, so we trying to keep our channel up. You feel me?
Yeah, we've been getting in trouble for smoking the blunts on camera and stuff like that. So we just trying to follow the rules a little bit. So bear with us. But still, Rick Ross been ghostwriting for people for a long time. We didn't know about it. If there were hits, we couldn't tell. This is all we saying. But
and Lil Wayne, I'm not lying, y'all can look up the interview. Lil Wayne vouched for it. He vouched. You know, Rick Ross be writing a couple songs for artists.
But we know when times changed from back then and how the industry started paying these artists, it was about streams. And the only person who helped Rick Ross get them streams, which is on paper, is Drake and Lil Wayne. Them 5 songs that Rick Ross have with Drake, that streaming still is what's paying that man. Period. Rick Ross tried using reverse psychology, saying that Drake need to give Lil Wayne some money because Drake is outselling Lil Wayne. Lil Wayne was popular in the hood. This is real shit. He was hood famous. But when it came to them billboards, you know what I mean? He had to do a couple features. Fireman, Lollipop, and what's the one joint when he was a milli? You know, he got like 5 himself. But still, Drake got like 18. You feel me? He helped Rick Ross stay relevant in a time where music was changing and the record industry wasn't going off of real raps no more. They was going off what the females like and drill music. And Rick Ross stepped in with Drake. Boom. He got 5 bangers that's still paying for his pool and his $50 million mansion right now.
All right. So let's get into it.
We have to come with the facts.
So we going to sit here and y'all, this is just how we saying. This is why we saying what we saying. Y'all going to tell us that Drake ain't sitting over there feeling like, well, damn, nigga, Aston Martin music took your ass to another level. And Drake got on the end of Aston Martin music and did damn near a 5-minute verse on that bitch.
Yeah, real talk.
So that right there, that's one of them.
He flamed up on there.
Do you feel me? His other joint, him, Drake. I'm about to name them. I'm gonna get them all out, and y'all can feel free to put the ones in there that we talking about. We're not talking about songs. These songs went worldwide, fucking with Drake, and it ain't hating. It's just like, damn, Rick Ross knows shit about Drake, but nigga, he playing that skit at the end, really make it look a little shiesty. It looks snaky on what he doing. You feel me?
Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm not lying. It's a difference when you got music in the United States and the nigga make you go global. Y'all don't call that biting the hand that feeds you? That's all we asking. Some niggas will look at it like that. But in the industry of how conceited Drake is, y'all know damn well that's how he looking at it. And this nigga that got the bars to prove it. The nigga said, Kendrick, I should have left your ass in Compton. Nigga, you be waiting tables. Hold on, was that the AI verse? I don't listen. And when you got it, yo, thank you, Victor, for the $10, man. Thank you. Appreciate that, man. But like we were saying, let's just catch everybody up here if you all been sleeping under a rock. This is how it go, plain and simple. Lil Wayne, like my twin was telling y'all in our previous video, Drake versus everybody. When y'all get a chance, go check that video out too, yo, because we were saying all this shit first before these other bloggers was. But anyway, when Drake actually got in the game, a lot of people know it was Young Money that he signed with. While Rick Ross is saying go holler at Jay Prince and Mob Ties, is because think about it. Jay Prince Jr. and his peoples had Drake first. And them bitch ass niggas can't do nothing. They couldn't do nothing. They couldn't do nothing with him. And they said that they passed Drake tape to Lil Wayne 2 or 3 times, and Lil Wayne said that shit was trash. But when Jay Prince Jr. and his team got Drake to actually sit in the car with Lil Wayne and put the songs on, you know, I guess Drake, you know, Lil Wayne looked at him, you know, and you know how that situation is, like, damn, this nigga right here, he went forward with it and took a chance on it. You feel me? And it popped. But that was a 360 deal right there, because Jay Prince and them niggas, mob rats, they had their hand in Drake's pocket. Lil Wayne and his team, Birdman, them niggas, got his hand in their pocket. He started dropping his albums. He finished his deal. When it was time for him to just separate from all these niggas, which he did, and had a whole country behind him, made a lot of connections, he didn't have to look back. Because once he got hot, he stayed hot. Anybody who wanted to get their artist household name, you had to go do a song with Drake. I've been listening to the young nigga Lil Durk for 10 years. But Lil Durk did not become relevant until he did that song with Drake. That's what took him global. He did a song with Drake. He did a feature. Boom. Everybody paid attention to him. All 160-something million of them followers that Drake got went and paid attention to Lil Durk. When Drake do a song with you, 160-something million people is going to pay attention to you. And this is no joke. This is what these niggas is nervous about. This is what got these niggas shook. Drake don't need no label. He just need to go to his social media platform, drop some music or say a quote, and it's out of here. These niggas can't do that. And this is why, because we know we let these other niggas do their shit.
Hold up, you just said, I just want to say this quick. My twin, let me get this correct. Drake, no, there's not a lot of rappers who can do what he can do. Only people who can run their own shit on their social media besides Drake, like me and my twin said, Taylor Swift and Beyonce.
Yo, and just so y'all see this, and we showed our face when we said that.
Taylor Swift and Beyonce.
To spark up this L. Listen, for those that don't know, and we do our homework though, so just we ain't these other bloggers. We really listen to these niggas. So this is our little test for all our peoples that's up in here, all 247 of y'all. Thank y'all for being up in here. Listen to Kendrick Lamar's song, High Power. It dropped 13 years ago. Do y'all know who wrote that song for him? J. Cole. J. Cole produced the song. Let me say it right. J. Cole produced Kendrick Lamar's song 13 years ago. It's called High Power. That's the quiz. Y'all look it up. Find out. If we're lying, you can put it in the comments. But if we're telling you facts, then you know, put that facts in the comments, or because we don't play when we going on shit that we really do. We love hip hop, and we've been listening to this. So when we say we glad, we know why Kendrick apologized. Mm-hmm. I mean, we know why J. Cole apologized to Kendrick, because like we said, he don't need all these niggas to go at this man, and it was smart. And we know that nigga got some shit going. He ain't trying to go that route. Do you feel me? Because he had to get studio exclusive shit and hear what the rest of these niggas was going to say. So he jumped on the pop song and just did his rapping shit. Some of these niggas don't got to get involved in it, because in a fan base era, you do what your fans say. If you're J. Cole and all your fans are saying, yo, why
get him?
Get him, then he'll get him. What if you got fans who just said, yo, we seen you at this show, you changed my life, it was all positive, you feel me? Then you do what make you feel good, bro. You don't follow the crowd. But in reality, you know, we just saying when we speak on niggas, we know what we talking about. Now, with all this being said, y'all remember when Lil Wayne went to jail and the rumors in the streets was that Drake was out here moving funny without him, kept doing shit. He's saying that he fucking with Lil Wayne and supporting homie. And the rumor was when Lil Wayne got out, he smacked Drake. Now, how many of y'all heard of that rumor? We gonna keep it going. That's just a question of how many of y'all heard of that rumor. Because these niggas need each other. Drake should be good. He signed, you know, got signed by Lil Wayne. It helped his flow style. Lil Wayne was there. They did Young Money. Y'all see that Empire That Blew. Rick Ross was involved in that. And we're not going to sit here and lie like, oh, Drake needed Rick Ross. Rick Ross had his fat ass around that nigga, getting all them hooks out this nigga just like Lil Wayne was. This is what's messing me up. When Lil Wayne was suing Birdman out of all that shit, y'all do know Drake was getting all his money. Drake didn't get played out of that one bit. So how Lil Wayne suing, you know, was going through that suing Birdman for that money, but not Drake? And if so, Drake had enough money to bless Lil Wayne to where you ain't have to stress that while he was going through. I'm just saying to y'all, for those that are in it, to win it, you got to see certain things like that. Because when Lil Wayne was going through them courts and all that, Drake was still dropping music. Lil Wayne was out the scene for a minute, y'all. I'm dead serious. And Drake ain't make one song saying, Birdman, give my nigga his money. But that's neither here nor there. We just getting into it. This nigga Drake is trained for this. As far as rapping, he ain't got a, like, I listen to Drake music, I hear a nigga that can really speak for the heartbroke niggas. You feel me? The shit Drake rap about is shit that heartbroke niggas be wanting to say, but don't say out loud. Do you feel me? We smoking, y'all. I'm cutting this camera off. And don't say out loud. That ain't a diss. That got this man billions of streams every week. Feel me?
Yeah.
Hundreds of billions of streams on his music. So anybody that is saying that Drake is not number one at the total poll in hip hop, they will be lying.
As if, listen, yo, it's
right
20,
now.
It's 2024. Drake is the best in the world right now. Hood niggas don't want to admit it. Street niggas don't want to admit it. But if you are a nigga who are destined to be a millionaire and you're in the music entertainment, the movie industry, you're in any business that deal with rap, R&B, Drake is number one. And these are just facts. See, we did our studying. See, we did our homework. Were we shocked? Hell yeah, because, you know, but then you got to pay attention. It ain't one city right now, not one city
that Drake ain't running the radio.
Drake ain't running the radio station. And what people don't realize, it ain't about buying CDs no more. It ain't about buying cassette tapes. It ain't about none of that. It's about streams. When it comes to streams, that internet, that satellite, that play music, Drake name is in that satellite. Do you feel me? So that's what we're trying to break it down to y'all. Like, yo, Drake is the greatest of all time right now. That's why he called himself Michael Jackson. Because he's the Michael Jackson right now of hip hop. No lie. He's the king.
Now, hold on, what are people
so
saying?
So you have to go at him.
Now, we gonna, you know, shout out Bad Bunny too. Bad Bunny on some different shit. Look, that we're not even trying to say, because in the reality, Bad Bunny eating, you know, country from everything eating. We ain't even trying to compare them. We just talking about the niggas that's beefing with Drake right now. Because in reality, Bad Bunny can make any one of them niggas global too. A feature from that nigga will make your song go global. That's why we're saying on another part of the world. And Drake from Canada, you know, shout out to Canadian. got that shit jumping. And in reality, we talking about hood niggas. The only niggas, I'm gonna say this, the only niggas who dropped a song, well, I'm gonna speak on a group. The only niggas who didn't need a Drake feature, but they did their thing on the song, and Drake wanted to get on the song, was the motherfucking Migos, R.I.P. Takeoff. When they dropped that Versace song, that shit was hard. Drake wanted to get on their song. So I'm just saying, we really got our ear to the streets. We don't play. You feel me? But the rest of these niggas, oh yeah. Now we get to Travis Scott. Okay, cool, nigga. You got to do what you got to do, nigga. That Kardashian bush is around you, nigga. Do you feel me? But y'all got to understand, when we look at it, if we ain't going on new chicks, the Drake then smashed somebody somewhere close to all these niggas. If we speak on Travis Scott, nigga, he was in that Kardashian. He know what that smell like be.
Travis Scott is about to get destroyed if Drake go at him, though. See what we saying now? Everyone who took a shot at Drake, they're going to lose the war, but they're going to gain sales. Everyone who took a jab at Drake is trying to sell an album for this summer or a single. Do y'all get what we saying? Do y'all understand that?
So, right, now, this is what we have to, let's just be honest in this, y'all. Drake is a genius. He did this at the right time. All right, so Rick Ross did some right. Who the fuck gonna ride for Rick Ross against Drake? See, just certain slogans, slogans we have to show our face when we say, who gonna ride for Rick Ross against Drake? Y'all already see what he did to Meek Mill. Meek Mill beefed with Drake, then end up having to do songs with this nigga again
to save his career.
When Meek Mill was getting bullied by Drake, Rick Ross didn't say nothing. Didn't do nothing. Nigga, you let Drake beat your artist, then hire your artist. Come on, my nigga. Come on, like, bro, that's why we don't understand this. This nigga Drake said, this nigga damn near 50 jumping in it. Like, He basically saying, nigga, I wasn't even throwing them shots at you, but if the shoe fit, wear it. Then Rick Ross jumping his ass in it. And this is all we saying, y'all. Nothing against Rick Ross, but nigga, Rick Ross let his artists get beat up. And right now, Drake has the money and power and fame that 50 Cent had when Rick Ross was beaten and them boys went and whooped gunplay like that at the awards, snatching that boy's dreads out and took his jewelry. So how is Rick Ross talking about niggas is gonna be snatching chains and you let them G-Unit niggas beat gunplay ass in broad daylight at the awards and you ain't do nothing or say nothing about it? While they ain't write no poem or nothing, nigga. What is these niggas talking about? I'm shocked that Drake responded to all these niggas, and it was hard too. That nigga sent his shots and put his hand around niggas' necks. He just told Future, I just gave you your first global hit, nigga, with that Wait For You. Oh yeah, that shit went global, and Drake is on that. So if Future got that much pull in the industry to get all these niggas, hold on. Sarah Goodwin, thank you. To get all these niggas to show their hand and go at Drake, I think these niggas all doing a favor for Diddy, yo. All these niggas is doing a favor for Diddy.
Bro, that's what we doing. I ain't really trying to jam your channel up, bro. You feel me? But I finished though, hell yeah, nigga. They all trying to jam up with Diddy though. You know, it did take the discussion off Diddy down though. This battle has actually took the focus off of, you know what I'm saying, Diddy the Diddler.
So, K-Money, let me ask you this. Did Drake just cook these niggas or it ain't hard enough?
Yo. Y'all been fucking with me and my twin for a long time. And one thing we tell y'all that we pay attention to is what go on in the streets. So we're gonna use street rules with this battle. First, everyone on here know if you see one nigga getting jumped by 3 people in the streets and he fights back and he walk away, he won that battle.
Facts.
See, let's bring street politics into this. Everyone on here know nobody like bullies. Fuck the bullies, nigga. Ain't nobody gonna bully my kid. If my son goes somewhere and 3 niggas jump him and he got a black eye, whatever, but if he fought back, he won that battle because he walked away. He was outnumbered and he wasn't supposed to walk away. Drake then walked away. He got bullied, he got jumped. He was just hanging with all these niggas damn near a year ago. And here go all these niggas emotional like some bitches. The nigga Drake had motherfucking Justin Bieber cover for him in the video, nigga. Stop playing.
Yeah, that's a different type of motherfucking money right there. When you got your, what was that song where he had, yo, we got
Hold up. I
hold
can't compare rap battle to the streets because being real talk, look at the Biggie Tupac situation. That was a rap battle that got into some street shit. So I'm sorry. This is how it really go.
My nigga, y'all.
This is how it go.
Our people, DJ Black Charm said, Drake wiped all of them. Peace, y'all. I'm not a Drake fan, but his flow went stupid. And that nigga ain't lying. And that's what we're trying to say to y'all. We listened. We gave them all a couple days. We waited. We did it the right way, y'all. There's no reaching, no making up nothing. This nigga Drake responded like it was nothing, y'all.
Look, yo, all I'm saying is this. If someone is getting bullied, if someone is getting jumped, and they fight back, they're the winner, period. It don't matter how this shit's going to turn out. We all know that Drake really got super rich niggas who don't like him. They really hate him, but he on songs with all these niggas. So that should be a signal to and a sign to everyone in their real life that you are hanging around some motherfuckers probably right now who don't like you. And you doing a lot of favors for these motherfuckers. Dropping motherfuckers off, giving people rides, letting people use your shit. But these motherfuckers don't like you. And this is what Drake is going through with a bunch of niggas who rich. They should just get over this shit. Just get over it. But nah, they got something to say. When you at the top, everybody's going to come for your motherfucking crown. They don't want to admit it, but everyone on here know what it is. We know why 5 different artists teamed up and took little jabs at Drake because he's better than them.
Now, let's look at this. People, George the Truth Hurt says, so if Pusha T come out next, then what? This is what we're saying, and I'm glad you said that.
Who
Do
next?
You know,
that's what we said.
Look,
who next?
Pusha T.
Did
Drake
they read the title though?
Yeah, we said who's next. That's why we glad you said that, because we be thinking.
Drake responded. Rick Ross responded. Who's next?
Well, let me ask y'all a question, okay? Because y'all already know, shout out Pusha T, Clips, Grinding, when they first came out and shit going. It's classic. Now, the Pusha T Drake beef didn't help nobody but Pusha T. And those are facts. We're not going to sit here and lie. See, that beef went down. It wasn't no fights, nothing. And them niggas knew. And we going to tell you, Kanye is an evil genius. Kanye, as far as that, has rights to Pusha T. It's one of his artists that he has through contract ties. And that was a good strategy to get Pusha T name known because it wasn't global. And Drake helped that nigga's name getting global, beefing with him.
Yo.
Like, that's what my twin was saying. When
we hear a lot of niggas speculating on Drake ain't street. Drake ain't street. You don't need to say street.
We didn't say this was a street, but this is a millionaire rappers battle.
You hear Rick Ross. Oh, this nigga ain't street. No, it ain't about being street. Rick Ross, all these niggas jump Drake. And what if Drake do a song tomorrow with Lil Durk and Lil Durk say something to these niggas? See, look, Drake got niggas who ride with him, but they rich. This nigga go to Dubai, yo, buy fucking $400,000 watches and shit and leave them there. You feel what I'm saying? Like, y'all heard the story Tory Lanez said. Tory Lanez said him and Drake went to the strip club. Tory Lanez look at niggas throwing $30,000 on the floor. Drake throw $100,000 every time he go to the strip club and call it light work. See, these are actual facts. This is shit that happened. This ain't made up. It's receipts for this shit. We pay attention to the niggas out here capping, lying, because they actually can't keep up with what this nigga is doing, bro. Drake don't give a fuck about no money or nothing. The one basketball nigga said, we go out and eat with Drake, the bill be 100,000. The fucking bill is paid for some. He said, I don't even know how the bill get paid. Like Drake it's different.
Yeah, it's different. The nigga Rick Ross really thinks, and this ain't his fault, we can't knock him. Rick Ross really thinks when he says something that it's gonna trend. That it's gonna trend. And him saying that Drake sent cease and desist letters to French Montana, well, what you talking about it for? Because French Montana still can't talk about it. He can't drop no song about it. These niggas knew this shit way before. And then now they want to start bringing it up. So when we say, oh, it's street and it's bars, yes. These niggas was rapping about cotton candy and none of that. Nobody would give a fuck. But they got to make it street in the bars. So it all goes together, y'all. Or it wouldn't be beef. But in reality, Drake got this right now as far as putting beef in the rap form on the beat and making that shit make sense and sound good. Yeah. Rick Ross tried an hour as soon as he was done. But, nigga, you was a CEO first. That's what I'm saying. A lot of these people get caught up in these niggas' fake-ass image. This was a CEO first. He went to war with a real goon. Shout out 50 Cent. And all his artists was getting beat up. DJ Khaled's mom's job is getting surrounded by goons because this nigga know he hiding with the police and was talking. When them boys beat up Gunplay and snatched that nigga chain and he was screaming and they was kicking him up on that fence like some wild monkeys. Y'all got to see the shit we seen. And it's right there, but people try to forget. When Rick Ross's own baby mama showed pictures of him as a jail CO, but he started talking about bricks. When he go to court with the real Rick Ross for stealing this nigga's image, and he won, like, bro, we ain't in that. We not in that. This camera come, we ain't in that. Hold on. We're not in that. That nigga, this is facts.
That nigga said we ain't in that.
We are not in that. So we just giving the respect where the respect is due, that all them niggas jumped the nigga and he got up with no bruises, then came back and shot the one with all these niggas and blacked their eye.
That's how I have to look at it because I'm a street nigga. You see what I'm saying? So I have to look at it the street nigga way. You feel me? So, you know, we understand a lot of people won't get it, but those who do, I broke it down for you to understand. You know what I'm saying? If I see a nigga walking down the street and I see 4 niggas run up on him and start jumping him and he can get up and walk away,
yeah,
he won the fight. Fuck what them 4 niggas did. That's some whole nigga shit. You know what I mean? Don't fly with us. All right, when it comes to this studio shit, 4 niggas took different jabs. 2 other niggas dropped whole albums that was on some pop rock star shit that didn't even make nothing with the beef. They just dissed them to sell their music. You got to give respect when respect is due. They only did that because it's Drake. It's Drake. They all woke up. They stopped. Look, all these artists stopped sipping that lean, stopped smoking that weed, got sober, looked at their bank accounts and said, damn, we broke. We ain't really selling no records. Did y'all see that show Nelly had? Nelly did a concert, y'all, like 2-3 nights ago. It was like 30 people there. And this nigga was in an arena. But if Nelly would have dissed Drake like 2 weeks ago, his shit would have been packed. That's what we're saying. If you want to sell sweet potato pies, you got to diss Patti LaBelle's sweet potato pies. Then people will pay attention to your shit. You have to go at something that's good to get the attention. And all these niggas went at Drake, and I really think they're going to regret it. Yeah, they're going to get some views. Some people going to want to hear what they say because Drake has 126 million followers just on Instagram.
He don't even be on Instagram.
126 million people who just wait to see if Drake gon' just go live and smoke a cigar or something. So if you mention Drake's name, we just breaking this down for people who don't understand the business. And this is serious, y'all. This is serious. These people took jabs at Drake because they know they have to sell units. That's what it's called in the industry. They got to sell units. They got to be streaming. They got to have the radio talking about them. They got to have the kids. They got to have the kids in their 20s, 30s, and 40s. And that is Drake fan base right there alone.
And high school.
Drake has 3 generations listening to him when some of these artists only got their project listening to them. People got to understand that Drake said that he's Michael Jackson status because let's pay attention, y'all. Right now, there are kids that are 10. There's the 10-year-olds, 20-year-olds, 30-year-olds, 40-year-olds, 50-year-olds, 60-year-olds that know Michael Jackson music. He's a 6th-generation artist. 6 generations know Michael Jackson songs from beginning to end, all of them. Drake is a 3-generation artist. There are people who graduated middle school, they graduated high school, they're in college, they out on their own, and they grew up listening to Drake. Shit, we listen to Drake. I mean, when we go out to the bars and shit, Drake is in the bars. Never met the nigga in our life, but know everything about him because it's all Drake, 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 Drake. Some people don't pay attention to it because they got other shit to do. They got other shit to do. But we come on here and we you know what I mean? We call the truth. We got to call the spade a spade. Drake running shit right now. And at first we looking at it like, damn, all these niggas really pissed off at Drake. Then we getting phone calls from our niggas from Cali. We getting calls from our niggas in Memphis. Niggas who really plugged in, who on planes every day doing music label shit. They like, no, twins, listen. From what we're feeling, this shit was strategic from all these niggas got a phone call and said, yo, we need to meet up. They was in all black. They had on hoodies. They had on sunglasses. They didn't want nobody to see them. And they linked up in an abandoned building and said, with a candle burning in there. Let me paint y'all a picture. It was one candle burning. It was newspapers on the windows. All these artists took Ubers. They didn't want to drive their special cars so people could see them. And they had a secret Illuminati meeting. This Drake. That's what the fuck they said. This Drake. See, we understand, and we want y'all to pay attention. We understand why Kendrick Lamar has the title to go at anybody. Because on the West Coast, he that nigga. A lot of people say he's lyrical. Okay.
Listen, when we go to Cali,
okay,
all we hear is Kendrick and Nipsey.
All right, so but hear me. Kendrick is that lyrical. We get it. Kendrick makes one verse, one fucking verse. Kendrick did one verse dissing Drake. Metro Boomin drop an album. Future drop an album. One verse from Kendrick. Metro Boomin drops an album. Future drops an album. Here go Rick Ross dropping a whole goddamn single. That single was motherfucking pressed, mixed, and ready to go 1 hour after the diss, which means Rick Ross heard the diss record already before it dropped, recorded his shit and just waited. Because the only thing Drake told that nigga in that song was some real shit. If you Google it, Rick Ross is 48 hitting 50. He wasn't lying. This nigga going 50 and he getting his nose in it. Rick Ross did jump into some shit that had nothing to do with him. If Drake sent a cease and desist to French Montana, motherfucker, that's between him and French Montana. You feel me? So niggas automatically get salty when the boss make decisions that make shit fucked up for them. That's what's going on here. Drake elevated to boss status. He really cut niggas off. He told niggas in his song Energy, I got a lot of rap niggas I gotta act like I like, right? Yeah. Fuck these niggas for life, right? So if he been chilling with you the past 2 years.
Facts, Triple K Media, yes. Like we said, we think niggas doing a favor for Diddy. Our people, Triple K Media said, Twins, if Diddy is a gatekeeper of rap, hip hop, wouldn't he green like this beef? Yes, because look, it makes sense. It don't make sense for all these, listen, we're not saying these niggas is backyardigans. All these artists are the top of the shelf artists, y'all. And they all aiming at Drake. Now, we're not knocking no one, so we'll get this understood. That's what the fuck you better do if you trying to make some money right now. Y'all got to understand. Prices of food went up. Life is changing. Recession hit. And Drake getting all the money from motherfucking music, right? Listen, the nigga got a whole... If you can go in a nigga's catalog, let's tell y'all what this nigga Drake did. If we went to Jamaica right now, y'all think they don't got Drake music in Jamaica? When that nigga did I Better Find Your Lovin', y'all niggas know that nigga really went to the hood in Kingston in Jamaica. He got a couple songs with Rihanna that they will be in any one of these Caribbean islands. This nigga's everywhere, yo. The pop music is global. He got Caribbean music. This nigga Drake ain't dumb. That's what we're trying to say. Song-wise, reason we say we will give it 3 decades, and some of our people see y'all said it too, because the nigga was listening to hip-hop when he was on Degrassi. And I ain't speaking on the nigga, and if anybody ever seen those episodes, I could say he was acting suspect if y'all seen what we were seeing. But hey, that's Disney.
I'm really going off the facts, and everyone on here know there ain't one child who damn near 10 years or older that don't know a Drake song. And it ain't no motherfucker who hitting 40 that don't know a Drake song. That's 3 generations.
There ain't a woman that ain't went to the club in the last 10 years.
But that's 3 generations.
Right. There ain't a woman that ain't went to the club in the last 10 years and ain't heard a Drake song. If you cut your radio, you know, and we're not and listen, Future too. That's what I'm saying. Future been on the radio just as long, but he don't got the accolades Drake got. And that's weird to us, but Future independent like a motherfucker.
We are actually keeping it real here. We don't hear Kendrick Lamar songs that much here in Ohio.
Unless it's Please Don't Kill My Vibe or Poetic Justice.
And those was banging when they first came out because probably, you know, that's when the labels are looking in rotation. He hot off the press with Dre Needs Niggas. But now it's been cold. All he did was drop a 16-bar verse. Everything that got stirred up. Niggas is actually about to reboot their reputation in the rap game. You can actually tell Rick Ross been waiting for some shit because that song that he dropped in an hour, I'm telling you, niggas got diss records against Drake already. It's just they got to act like they like him until he dissed them. But this is how big the business is. Ain't no friends in this industry.
Our people's Demetrius Sorrell said what I'm saying. Everybody knows a Lil Wayne song. Everybody knows a Rick Ross song. Well, let me tell you this. That may be true. But if they know it overseas or around the world, Drake on
it. For real.
I'm not capping, fam. We had to show you comment. You can respond or how you feel, but we just being honest. If that shit is getting played overseas, Drake is on it, bro. That's why he was saying in his bar, half you niggas wouldn't even get overseas if it wasn't for him. And we're just saying, because we're just stating the facts. When we hear a nigga lie, we ain't gonna let nobody fucking lie to us. That nigga's not lying though, yo.
I want to ask y'all this, yo. Now, I said Lil Durk might say something. What if Lil Wayne make a respond riding for Drake? See, this is how touchy this shit is, yo.
Right, because y'all do know them fucking with Drake is starting with Lil Wayne. You know Nicki Minaj got to get in on it.
Activate some shit they didn't want to do. See, Drake got secret weapons.
Eminem is even on Drake's side if y'all don't peep it or listen to how the comments is going, where he said he told this nigga Drake, all these niggas gonna turn on him. If we being honest with y'all, Drake, J. Cole ain't picking sides. But Drake shouted J. Cole out and said, it's only me and J. Cole right now. So that probably will be another reason J. Cole got out of it too. Because Drake shouted J. Cole out only. And are we capping or not? These is facts. He shouted J. Cole out, y'all. So I'm just being honest.
Like I said, sometime when a nigga get out here in these streets, you feel me, and he try, you know, he actually sees shit getting thick, nigga gotta go back home. Drake gotta go back home, bro. You feel me? He go fuck with Lil Wayne. Don't activate Lil Wayne. And all y'all on here know Wayne is a beast. This is what we're trying to say. It's certain niggas who just listening. Rick Ross heard Drake tell him, mind your fucking business, nigga. You grown as hell, nigga. Stay on my business. Rick Ross drop a whole song.
Then he tell,
so look how serious it is. You know what I mean? Like, come on, bro.
What up, Angela? Then this nigga tell this nigga Drake, Metro Boomin, shut your bitch ass up and go play some drums. Now listen, and this is where we're saying on our own personal level that makes shit worse for Drake. Because one, fuck mob ties. All that shit is dead. One, they already had beef through niggas in Atlanta for the homie Takeoff, RIP Takeoff. So that fucked them right there. Beefing with Future and Metro Boomin, y'all know that make Atlanta ride even harder. So them niggas just really starting, like, if it get behind the scene beef over this. Now mob ties, which is cool with us, got more enemies than motherfucking friends. I'm dead serious. The only nigga in the industry that will even consider speaking to the mob rats is Birdman. Because he's behind Drake.
It'll be business. See what I'm saying?
And now he ain't got nothing to do with Young Money. Wayne don't rock with that nigga no more. Drake is at a level to where this nigga is, y'all know he bougie, where, hey, he doing his own thing. He's doing what any rapper who got that lucky to get where he's at should do. But in reality, the mob tie niggas is hit. They can't go nowhere. And y'all better believe Future, Metro Boomin, they throwing a tour from this. It's going to be a lot of artists moving through cities and states where these hoe-ass niggas mob ties thought they had it on lock. So them going at Drake is strategic. We like it. It's cool. But rap-wise, how this beef is going right now, Drake just got up from all them niggas jumping him, like my twin said. It ain't looking good right now for niggas. Rick Ross can't help niggas. Rick Ross ain't gonna win this beef.
George the Two Hurt.
This nigga gonna try to sell his Bel Air, show his house, probably some Wingstop, and that nigga need to worry about his bitches dissing them. That's what he needs to worry about.
Yeah, we know Drake took Rick Ross' ex-baby mama or ex-girlfriend on tour as soon as, you know what I mean, he said something. Like we said, Drake do certain things that would make a nigga be like, damn. No, but see, that's what money do.
And they don't touch him.
Drake ain't holding no gun to none of these people head. These motherfuckers is volunteering to get on that bus, nigga. You feel me? Drake is the motherfucking driver, and they want to get on the bus. And they getting on the bus, and they going around the world getting Chanel bags, chilling, eating sushi and shit. And these niggas is mad. These niggas got to keep relevant. They got to stay relevant. So how do you stay relevant? You go at the best, man. And they actually are admitting it. It's damaging them because they are actually admitting that Drake is the best. So it ain't like these niggas started the battle and niggas like, oh man, this gonna go. They started the battle and the whole world said, oh, they know Drake better than them. See, it doomed them. That's what I'm trying to say, bro.
Right.
Really look at the severity of what's going on here. Drake can make 20 diss records against 20. Did he say it's 20 verse 1? I mean, I only heard 7. Probably Drake knows like motherfucking 13 more people who about to try and throw some shit at his name. And he sounding like he ready, bro. He got Lil Wayne behind him, Nicki Minaj behind him. From what we understand, he got Lil Durk behind him. You know what I mean? He got some niggas behind him that can actually come with a following that'll pay attention.
Because when y'all look at it, what J. Cole did, J. Cole got every right to get in the studio with Drake and go at niggas too. Because regardless, J. Cole knows Drake is at the top. All J. Cole got to do is get Kendrick out of it. All right, I'll be honest with y'all. If you ask me, the big three really should be Drake, NBA Youngboy, then J. Cole. But J. Cole ain't dropping music, so we got to take that back. It's Drake, NBA Youngboy, And who else out here really putting up numbers like that?
Yeah, I'm being honest.
Let's be honest. Who else out here really putting up numbers like Drake and NBA Youngboy? I give J. Cole his respect, but if we gonna go on right now, what niggas is doing of putting in hard work, yeah, it's just Drake and NBA Youngboy right now.
And Chris Brown, nigga.
Yeah, and Chris Brown. Because that nigga rap too, and this nigga beefing with our homie Quavo. Quavo ended him, but hey, we just gonna let them niggas beef. Too much money, too much bitches. We ain't got nothing to do with that. That ain't nothing deadly. That's just music. But hey.
No, we say Drake because Drake is international. We all know Drake is like featured with everyone. We say NBA Youngboy because NBA Youngboy got all the kids. It ain't one little dude out here right now who don't think he NBA Youngboy. And we're telling you the truth. We go off facts, numbers, and real life shit. NBA Youngboy got all the kids. You see what I'm saying? Drake is international. He got people from 10 to 40 years old that know his music. And that's why we say Chris Brown, because on the radio, if you're gonna listen to anything that's been R&B, it's been Chris Brown. Chris Brown got the freaky songs, he got the dance songs, you know what I mean? That deep shit. So Chris Brown, you know what I mean? Drake and NBA Youngboy is really running music right now.
But that's just facts. That's why
we just keeping it real, y'all. So you know, y'all can go Google this and see that we do our homework.
You know, them numbers ain't gonna lie to a nigga. Yo, Identical ain't gonna lie to y'all. The numbers ain't gonna lie to y'all. These other niggas gonna try to lie. The sad part about it is, at the right time, look, y'all, this is what we saying, a recipe for these niggas to catch some wreck. Right now, Drake beefing with every nigga in it. That's Cali, that's all these other niggas. And if my rats do try to get in, they fucked. Then my rats got more beef because NBA Youngboy checking this fat ass rat finesse 2 times. And that's a whole nother angle. And that nigga been going at J Rat Senior. Now he dissing finesse 2 rats. Them niggas is just getting their ass put in a predicament they needed to be in. Drake, yeah, he'll handle his, but ain't nobody else coming to help. Rick Ross, he ain't got nobody on that label who can write and fuck with Drake. Y'all already see what's up with Meek Mill. This nigga can't even drop a song.
Can only write to keep himself relevant, because you could tell he wrote that.
Right.
That, you know, he just dropped it. He got personal with it. So he writing for him, but still in all. Let's just stop. We don't make excuses for people like these other motherfuckers. Drake is the nigga you gotta go at, bro. And he came out of it after getting jumped, and some real shit. We respect that. That's what we're speaking on it, my nigga. He didn't run. He came out fighting. He went at everybody. He got niggas who ain't been relevant in 2 years dropping whole singles. All Rick Ross had to do was put up a text message. He dropped a whole song. That's real, bro.
So these niggas got to figure it out. But it was a quick response. Is this nigga Kendrick Lamar gonna wait 4 months to respond? Do this nigga think that he got the grip on niggas like that? When we told niggas, I don't know how this nigga got all them Grammys, and nobody really hear this nigga shit. But then when you hear that this nigga, he's selling out Staples Center, he's selling out all these shows in California. California, see, we give Kendrick his respect because he's showing you how you can succeed when your whole coast rock with you. The whole coast, the whole West Coast supports that man. And that's how he getting all this, because he don't need the East Coast. He don't need the Midwest. He don't need nobody over here to buy his music, because he got his whole coast buying his music, and they treat him like a king over there.
The West Coast can take you diamond, bro.
Right. The only people we seen have that impact on the East Coast was Biggie Smalls. And even Tupac, because he had niggas in New York that he fucked with. Do you feel me? But let's just be honest, y'all. When it's coming to these young niggas, NBA Youngboy got it in Drake. And Future. I can't take, look, I gotta say this man's name, because Future done dropped mixtape after mixtape, album after album, and he wasn't trying to go pop. So we gonna give credit to a nigga who was keeping that music for everyone who really living life, going through it, going to parties, got something. Well, we gotta give credit to Future too. And we can't take that from that nigga. Mm-hmm. At all. But then that's why Drake got slick with it and said, nigga, I gave you your first global hit. Because we'll be honest, Future's music is good, but in Dubai, Iran, all around the world, they don't sip lean. You can't do drugs. You can't smoke weed. You can't even land over there smelling like gas.
You can't play that shit.
So the music he promotes, probably, you gotta understand that. Some of the music you make, you gotta look at it just like any other business, any other brand, any other clothing line. You wanna make music everyone can listen to. And some of these artists make the sacrifice of just keeping a steady fan base, and it works for them. It's not a lie. If Future didn't drop any other thing but the music he make, you'd be like, that ain't Future. That's how I want feeling this new shit he dropped. Because it ain't like the everyday Future, because I got used to that. I'm cool with that. I'm not expecting no more from Future than that. But
trap music,
you know, trap music, that's good music. That's up-to-date, relevant, what we can talk to. So when we hear the rest of it and we look at it, we like, okay, well, cool.
Yeah.
Kendrick Lamar getting on it. Okay, this nigga skipped all the way past and went down there and fucking with Future in it. And they paid that man. When he did that verse, it got cleared. Label cleared it. Interscope cleared it.
Yeah. But see, he had Drake backing him though.
Right. So
he had a big ass engine behind him. Drake is a major engine to have behind him. Bro.
But we're just trying to make sense of it.
So niggas just gonna open up doors and put you on the radio because why? Dre stamped you.
So, but is it safe to say that Kendrick is doing Future and Metro Boomin a favor?
He gave him the verse, didn't he?
Right, that's what I'm saying. I'm just trying to make it make sense, nigga. So
no, I'm saying he sold.
Yeah, you're right.
Kendrick made the whole world think that niggas on there gonna be talking shit about Drake
because he on the album and it was just one feature.
So we just trying to, you know, wrap our heads on it, but we just doing like what we have to do on here. On thank y'all for being up in here. For everybody that did hit like, salute to y'all. And if you're new, like, subscribe to this channel. But yeah, it's like we said, rap wars. These niggas is doing it. It's real. It's good. And we gonna see what the fuck niggas gonna respond to Drake, because Drake hollered at everybody in one song. Cool. We gonna see who try to drop an album off this shit. We'll watch it.
How many more artists about to drop a whole single on Drake? See, Drake got these niggas going in the studio. He got the songs already.
And y'all, listen. Y'all reading that text wrong. Drake didn't tell his mommy. Drake's mom heard what Rick Ross said. She DM'd him first. She jumped in his DM and asked him if he did all that plastic surgery. And he responded last. Because she said, when I just seen you in the kitchen, it didn't look like you got one.
How you gonna get one without me, nigga? Shit, I want one.
Just being honest, that's why she said, how you gonna get one without me?
So
he didn't, right, she texted him first. He's just smart. He posted it to show, my mom heard that shit you said and text me, and that's what he said to his mom.
Yeah.
Being honest. So if the text is even real, but that's how it's read for people who have iPhones, y'all know what it is. So hey, we gonna see how this play out.
Yeah, man.
We thank y'all for coming up in here with us, man.
Appreciate all y'all.
Waste nobody time. We want y'all to enjoy this Sundays. Wonderful day outside where we at. No violence, no gun smoke, so that's a good day. You feel me? Yeah, rap wars. Just trying to keep it cordial. You feel me? Salute to you from Philly. Philly in the building. Victor, salute to you too. Hey, said K-Dot gonna murk him. He better. He better. That nigga got to go against an AI Drake verse and a real Drake verse. So this shit different, bro. That go to show how the world was thinking how Drake can diss these niggas. And AI said, we can do it. So that's dangerous out here. But hey, until we get on here again, man, y'all stay safe. Stay blessed. We out.